This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Boadu TV, yama munyina kwaba edebaso. Na yencho ebia na won subscribe ye bese no subscribe ye nyina like video ni nya comment and to comment section mo. Bobie Ansah kwabna ese Paul Adom Otchere adwene wo fom. Nyanse swa eye dambo. Na wo sora no de na tena TV so no di na tem. Odi wi atem. Okabrofo nti no se we o criticize nipa no. Na mmomenya atem didie ba wo ye twini dia na wo ka twi dia obeka so ye atem didie Paul Adom Otchere no na wasane jana egu no so list o nana poku omonyina dia omaye Paul Adom Otchere na Bobie Ansah se ono wo NDC ni na utu galamsey yencho enti ya min die na ye de omama se yoko se onhwehwe omu na omutu galamsey no ene de pa na eno nwa se mahama na nado science ye forest reserve yen too good wo no oba ye wontimi twa tamlem se mahama prince so won kan kire no because on wontimi defend ade bia enye enya afi no be defend ade bia enye o ye MPP ni na sese wa ye NDC ni omo ye adwuma na boa Ghana kanko mahama o prince aka nya afi no ba be support NDC ni bia otu galamsey obi tu galamsey na ye chena ye njele no
amote Paul Adom Otchere enka. You see, the reason why I do this is simple, right? Sometimes we need to remind people one more shadows so that at any point in time, will say will be a woman, and that's the reason why I do that. And yes, be antia. But we know, me they remind you, Paul Adom Otchere keke. So, me ka, Paul Adom Otchere asemwa, se wabodama, or mental instability. Na nkrofo se, bubie bua. Me ka Paul Adom Otchere asem se wabodama, and on likes and I drive MPP adru baby omadru no. Yeah. Omo. Nyansa bia ni trim. So sometimes when minim ekroma ano chasa oka brofo pe unim nyansa. Yeah. That is Ghana man for you. Oka brofo pe. Obviously I was expecting you on Paul Adom Otchere show yesterday. Me kura na minim say Obama me kakra. Wanye Jimmy Paul Adom Otchere wa Jimmy sa boy wa Jimmy sa ma minim ya frukura wo no. And just imagine me ba cho se wo temi ye me bossa tape miensa pewe, then I will leave the matter. I will not talk about it. Yesterday Paul Adom Otchere is insulting Musa Dankwa about a year ne research polls are oye. Enti how much na me who say MPP for no say no say omo ni nyansa ntino omo supporters no cannot read in between to know that ade we ye nipa na ye genuine na say out of hate or ignorance or madness. Paul Adom Otchere dey out of madness. Wa bodam but you can see directly, and those who engage in that social vice they easily end up become mad people. What about them? No, I wonder the kind of friends or what. Paul Adom Otchere anybody di Musa Dankwa Info Global Analytics obedi di na tem before 2024 elections. Emma Obia who say Musa Dankwa a useless guy. Paul Adom Otchere. Did he indeed apologize to Musa Dankwa? What you take, bro? What's the tape no? Sir. Oh, Charlie. Mini Sunny. Mini Eba. Yeah, no more money, but no, but there is nothing wrong with Musa Dankwa appearing on his show. You see, me, I've been saying this, that I can walk into my opponent's studio and put my argument across. What do I say? It shouldn't be a big deal. I say a big deal. But yeah, so for Nkwa Bodama, nani ura no so more damu. Diminya sure say no. Then after apologizing to him, then you come back to repeat the same things you said about him before 2024 elections. That got you the 38%. What about them? Where a clear evidence that the sepa Adom Otchere or your bodemini. No, there are some people me back you know, I have never Mami Musa media gra common chenda. Anybody not here chena renwa what about them? Nyanse bin in it. What do you mean? You don't know who brought such people up. Necromano, she suit debia. Only guy be no who's ally no. Just keep on wearing suit. No she space up a pemisri. No she shoe you no a cabrofo and no. But and generation now mobile. They are not foolish like people like Paul. Your friend is a Gabi. We do all more Juma. You can't use appearance to deceive anybody. Don't mean for appearance in the deceive now. Or you no come on. Then more about back about panicho after elections. After elections, no about panicho. Then later you got him on your show. No one say about back. A question the credibility. I say Debbie our day say was it 5 days be out say Musa Dankwa pose. But the figures now or the banner are they not right? So even if you don't understand it and you want to expose him, you could have called him. No question the basis of Nipos, no. There be you will come back and insult him. And when there is mud in your face, you will come back and apologize to him and lobby him to come and sit on your show and explain things. What about them? What about them? Complete me. Won't be in Kabibia and say me say more than. What about them? Because how? How? At one point you say this, at another point you say something about the person. If you hate the person, just say it. Whereas I want to win, and the way I was see theatre, I say, Ujai Adom Otchere cry say on your research, I will get the form Mukra Emma Onuma de Cro. Me adia me dwane sa microphone na political science me a political science what jimina you see and I said nkesi aka no school and prepare Jimmy. Your knowledge and your wisdom. You can acquire knowledge, but you are still stupid. And when you are stupid, you can put the knowledge into practice. M&A society. That is simple. You can acquire knowledge. Yes, that one is there. You can go and buy a big crato. Now say a J-Tech for name or Titans, baby. Doctor Nimu professors, the idea about dying. I mean, yet to chroma you. What do I say? So you can acquire it, but when you don't have wisdom, you can't apply it to the benefit of the society. Even yes, acquire you know. Yadwani Musa Dankwa Jina says, yeah, almost Musa Dankwa, na achievements in the academic field, no. Kwasia we Adom Otchere on do order. And or a lawyer of immigration, or China or you say, no akasa basa. That ocean in South left today saying, what is this? What is this? Don't disgrace. I said, don't disgrace us. Oh, yeah, research that way. What do you know? And there be pa na Adom Otchere will be asking. Apart from jumping from NDC to MPP, and I say, Yana, MPP by ya. Now, I say, Omun Frakum da, and we in and so MPP new. NDC for Osishim, Nancy say, was and say, on a casa. O boy NDC penny bidi. Nancy say, mini penny bit to honor, or so Adom Otchere friend who said, dear, about Omo flag bearer and the say Jimmy no, and now yeah, showing him now for me more NDC. Maybe one now for NDC. What does it got to do with me? At the end of the mail. Opa fa o kata kwase job ha ma fie ne koda me bo bie me ma ho me ma ma se me kata wo me ameda NDC na ye som enti dia ye wadafo NDC mu no me mfa me ho Aboma si Adom Otchere wo free adweso area ho on free Santemampo agimifo mfiri ho ya no mo bohye he said you sitting in cell left share but what is this Then he came back to apologize. Just listen to Adom Otchere after a year 2024 ni we no a bopetin anim no. This stupid boy from the screen. Well, Jimmy, now people will agree with me that Adom Otchere is just a stupid boy walking around. With your first experience with Musa Dankwa, when you answer and can run on friend on phone on your show to ask him like, oh, okay, so we know it to say, but what Jimmy? Yeah, but I don't want to say I'm foreigner and manage MPP communication. I don't be baby or no. Yes, and can MPP be lose Ukraine? Can yes at 38% no? And you want more? Wait, Doctor will free one now cover me a few. Yeah, Adom Otchere and a died at Jomama in 2016. Emma Jomama Luzu I mean and Nguasia lose no 2016 no. Adom Otchere no. Sata no much shall no much shall Omo yo so omo ni anka to no mu di agro. I don't anka for quite a long time. We have been with them for a anka na na ni mu omo na. Sa no di agro ko JMFio through Randy Abbey. Sa ye bo George wa kan se ma. Omo ni nyansasem bi o ye politician na nkrofo we ba ho a. Omo ni nyansasem bia ka kire wo. eye de ebe benefit no ebe ba ne botom aha enti Bawumia be mena didi no obi a no aye o se frema se hwan no anwa mo so mra medio se de we Charlie, let me move on. 38% no people almost why everybody was saying like Charlie, baby I'm on the my neck on you. Oh okay, momra. Yeah. Hey, President Kufuor no. Yeah. Oh, come. Hey there. Let's move on. Jano. So I can send for me a declare you na baby basa. Bawumia na ona dwunu mu say omo be wia a flag bearer a friends primaries no, which I think they have the capacity to steal it. Looking at the trend in the MPP. So omo anko any current executives here everywhere, because the plan is that look, Charlie, watch my back, I watch your back. Enti yankwa you know from the top to the bottom. Meanwhile now from the bottom to the top, where they elect almost polling station executives, constituency, normal baby regional, and coming into the national baby flag bearer. But they know, say, a quite biaso. A quite biaso no. So I'm going to at the bottom top approaching the equa. Omo best leaders nina lie from constituency, regional, national. Could you know they'll go. Us when ebuobi anyone no respect, nothing. Nanabi, he did it. Yes, Patrick Baba said it. Ebuobi anyone more. Why? Now that you Kroma, you enjoying MPP. Some of us, I mean, by default, as Antonia Kola, me mama free Santimampo, me papa free offenso. Nti obviously, yawo no the first na de kire no the MPP colors near the kotoko ate akire wo. U super colors de kire no. O start say u didi a ene ne say enkoda aduane aba konkom aduane. O start say u didi na wo wi a ye de fufuo ni abenkwan ne training. These are the things Obia ye typical Ashanti, you know, enclave, no, easily, especially you free 80s, mu 90s, after 92, I do boy in time MPP flag, very, I mean, visible around, you know. These are the things we see. Yawo kalesi ya de chira no. Kotoko edie eni yenua ada kotoko bebo match Kumasi no. Eti se Ashanti region nyina those days se kotoko ne Zamalek na se El Ali enyemba kotoko ne Asek ne se trolley Abulai trolley num efri yamosi kuro be Kumasi adani yankola ni nyina ni breda obia ni abre wo fa kofa sanyo tape na GBC1 bosi amponsanom omuye sit bama so sei una na ne ma me no mu ye aduane ne ya bia die hwe na kotoko cupboard atum sa una na kura o hwe ni nkwan na gufom. Then you say, I dare be say kotoko sa so dia adapetwa. No money abre Rollins so. As a Rollins bo asek. As a Rollins the bo kotoko asek for number 10 any Rollins. As a Rollins na say omo. Nipa boni nidi abetra here so kola kura ni ahoto a de ball o na amanfrafo we abehye ye atwea kai ubeti an yes Rollins na ka kire o so mo hye wo oh but Rollins so chale the man he suffer oh the man suffer he suffer na so wono kwano no da bra kwa mo brabo so mo hye ye oh there be akwa we do tire dodo Rollins is so hey near na kotoko match bi na safu jamfi kotoko safu jamfi ya sata ona na ye captain na safu jamfi yes Rollins safu jamfi ba Rollins e chiachi ba na safu jamfi atwene nsa ye na ma omo frɛ safu jamfi the president no Kumase hey na safu jamfi they are Crossport Stadium kotoko be dru Kumase safu jamfi anchia Rollins amafo di enwira wanchia no Rollins before wanchia no nensa yes safu jamfi akwaduro so no se nensa ye moja tin wanchia no oh David ekroma kotoko na ye kotoko no hwe yakọ yi elali omuni ya be ball draw that time Franka Mankwanum ene eduadansa dem Franka Mankwanie Frimpong Manso ampia akwasi apia opele num obua Zion trainum na nya bete na yakọ elali na ne Pedro African Cup ne hia draw to qualify ya boboria but that time mobile phone okay for me baby na bisa ya wo me am wonti no meka say na mobile phone enye common or it's not there ni e boboria etie commentary na elali for dia tum tew na asantri je din na that time unhunu hawa omo etimi a flow information na asantri je din kri na ya take no na vim yazo eni ya take no na ya say sa ubonse omo wo fufuo nyina ne kromotimi ye din waduro nyina ye din obia ubonse omo de wo ma na twere wo din no moto tew eteka na go na fufuo inside the dam titim na adapa yi koso chia wenu ferofo hu omo bio kotoko avedo omo se kotoko asanfo ye Israel for ye Israel for ni ebe tire Egypt for pa ye bet God Minia Gordon afedie ayi pate kikiri tell na o ma say 2-1 to o ma say 2-1 no na wo ha ube mu ani say driver say what Ashanti region anye se Kumasi o so o ma say so mo ba ben no a mamponfo obo aguna ebo edwoso drivers ebo boase drivers ebo offensive drivers those typical Jamase Mampontin those Ashanti enclaves no ubetiare pa no busa dai hwe yesi elali for second goal no yesi anse am yesi otumfo kura abu afu ti otumfo nti se so otumfo kura afa telephone ofre kafofo ofre oba frese si a hwe ti ube man say by 3 minutes time say kuro ma din no ubusom sa day yase ka president otu fu afre no a wonfa on peke akwa no so on many phone no se die yo wo yi adwuma kese se no agya phone to baby no otu fu afre na wonfa omo pesa pa satan ne isa hayatu satan ne omo pesa wo wa betere je yasi ajema ya jema kotoko eya den yasi omo player baako se baako broso no ye 12 tie so tumfo afre kafo a wo manfa no ne so afre fifa se ade a ekoso no na ni ho enti se si a yasi fifa aka ase otumfo bo se ofre kafo no so omo nyima kotoko asia ne say yaje ade no otumfo age amayen wo wa bo se kro no din na wo so onim nyansa say ade we ezi no you dare not koje chini say ai otumfo ensfrey ombabu okun ombabu you dare not ti abene bo pa ni asun kola ni atie sikrom ye ba menum ye din ni aso ye din yeah asanti omo eche makaranta so makaranta obi achoko left the one choko right asanti eche makaranta ye ba menum obi a ye wo fa no ye din because so wo fa no ye din na obore nan ye sekotoko those days na ye wall ye sekotoko ahun eye wall et say de omo akọ wall eluzu say no wo fa body na no say ta no mo wie ni nyina na se ye anya ma ye ya Rollins na ehuna mane o ma dade egudo so oh the call Rollins so we try na pass onu babone fo aba be try so ni ebre na ye nyina nkase ne sei Rollins Rollins wa frankrofo no otufo frɛ no yes wona machire yes wa frɛ Gaddafi kra Rollins no wa frɛ Gaddafi na wo yes Minia as activity sister kwabra o se Bobie e ba sa the whole week business asay sure I'm telling you party hey in the 80s no 70s no yes akotokwa am for crime be so debi eya chiwade se ye be shekotoko ye shekot chese enkoda empani ye nyina timi ye moso because all of no ma no mo raho enti ese wo follow the same suit se so raho ti go so bia ye moso ti baby ya shekotoko na dan musu nkan ne ko ka NDC asem sha laila adano ya shekotoko wo be ka NDC AFRC o boss Adom Otchere sum ye free for katachi no with the board afra general free for ye no oh Messiah yeah akomko ene na kotoko bo match na ya satifo nko da no bia ni nam ne baby hwe eye osun eye religion eni bra beba ye sekotoko ne ye wini so a oh adaju 8 nkrofo wo fufuo na nyumi esi so bia de ni tape esi ni bama so yellow cc day for corner satan yellow cc na ye offer no free Lagos aba no mo de yi tape ni bi ghetto blaster no mo de bi aba awurade na akuti anyum Omone Rollins ekuti anyum. Omu wini sa. Pone kutia sa. Premne kutia sa. Anyway, so that's it. But mame anya sa adwuma we tell. Almost say and then yasha share with a energy levy, right? On fuel. And fuel no almost omo NTC no. But mame mopo we kotoko de ye say ye jaye nyi ye kotoko no na ekuremu just say and then no kotoko luzuma obi nkoto na dua na engu so obi anu say ade na game saa time no na eye osom and then no game na kotoko no me support house of okuda Debbie. Me the house there. A house be share wo Kumasi Stadium. Emma me soon the whole day. Etra Stadium was man bo be 12 anajo. Me nante my ye cripple mabubu. That time ya water crowd na me of fire police penny water crowd na configuration cap e wo Kumasi. Na yesu so ni agi jisika. Yes, and for boys here, what a crowd, no. Ya just ya two susa, see any date, no. Timi offer a yabuang and katia na or ye supo. No, a supo. Or call you man by no. Nature say, minimum number for us and 4 boys wear 5 or crowd, ya dum. Pan yet tatabashi you and red boy and sir. Ebe Drew Park and your Jew yogurt no aje pan watch money bi no pan watch ma time no ha abijan pan no a wo card den no ye ni bi na sata yedi ni aje ye kikiri sa cha stay no ni tikiti se eyi no on na be di sa abon no wo mo be share ye sheturo bi pate me si obi e free stadium no mabubu chese mabubu na mete stadium odin ena eya me sa fe ni e be hye match na se e free on mensi stadium bio house of folk na ma me jai team sa team ne de me mpe wo mo asem da has ya sha has ya me de ene ne nyina ya sha has ya no mani agisa na me hu de me nya me ho mabubu me na mfa me no mkwa no ekọ asafo kodidiye omo nso yakọ no omo ahunu sese me nka omo later no omo sese me nka omo no sa ba omba stadium na mo ho se me mfa ka nko mampon enko dafie se me nko me anti wo so ame me nko da ho se me mfa ka back to takura dem na me wo fa ho me hu me nim adekura se me ye na me tiwo din house of folk me say team ni de begu awia say team no e bompa e boni ti omo papa has enti na member Barcelona no omo ni Barcelona jersey se eni mi hu Barcelona ai na me bu afu mi hu Barca jersey na me bu afu because has for almost azinzan enti me Barcelona me support Barcelona da free say e wo me mpe ko mi hu a na ya me say has for na e boboro we just see the peda am say has for bo awrade kire otumi mo luzu mpe o mo me de me mpe has ade a me kire wo me kra kire wo me de ade a me kra kire wo wi ase e wo bo mu kra say me hu has ti me hu has team bi wo Scotland almost the has sa meta wo woman the house meta womo simple no libilibi no labalaba meta womo no boy trimodin say ewo Kumasi o Confederation Cup Kumasi boy trimodin pa say awreho akanipa yanko now me pa cho ene fa fuel and the prices no eto amame ya no mo say ena NDC implement energy levy and yetua almost petrol per liter say 12 diesel 14 petrol 12 diesel 14 MPP ka kire ne say ade a Ghana ni nti bi da e wo wiase ene se Ghana ni eto diesel 14 cedis na wato petrol 12 cedis per liter MPP Kufuor Patrick Buama omo kasafa MPP the way they communicate na omo feel say empenifo na buanti nkola na ya na omo didi omo atem omo ya na omo didi omo atem wo waton fuel amagana for diesel 22 Ghana cedis Kufuor Bawumia MPP waton diesel per liter 22 Ghana cedis amagana for waton your friend say petrol 17 cedis per liter ama Ghana for that time ni nyina no na Kufuor ne Bawumia any government appointees na omuji fuel allowance in the expense of the ordinary Ghanaian even at 19 22 and 17 22 Ghana cedis per liter for diesel and 17 Ghana cedis for petrol still na a friend say Dominic Niti wunum ene sa enkola no aya opon fosuo se hwan no de ni tikiti se anoma no ene omo akeka ha wakumsi nom na sa time no na omo no agi fuel allowance omo bu fuel free egu omo kamu free egu omo kamu and that time still no more catch there say break the 8 other year Ghana is in the safest hands meka MPP asemwa eya na nkrofo ntiase obi a no ton fuel 22 cedis diesel per liter wa ton 17 cedis petrol per liter this person at the same time no bu fuel free now say nipa wey the audacity say obeka kire Ghana for say petrol no na 17 no ene we say NDC I implemented a energy levy intino ama petrol no ko 12 Ghana cedis enti Ghana ni ho kire ne pa diesel no na 22 Ghana cedis per liter no ene energy levy enti no diesel no eko 14 Ghana cedis enti MPP ni say what 22 no na pa ba 14 cedis no enye kra. How can you reason with this person? How? Yeah, me say MPP dey say me free MPP mo nka me kra be ye me yapa on kasa me nka mewu ka me dey atete ewu NDC ntina medi nkwa ame ache. I'm not saying say NDC are asrabo for a institution. Don't get me wrong. They will do mistakes. We agree. Sabe ubenya enipa bonfo ba ko mienu bia be frem ombaye niema basabasa. A human institution. I will never sit here. You see, me, I'm not a zombie. So I will not sit here and let it look like NDC asrabo for party. No way. I'm not stupid. But to be honest with you, me nyasa opportunity neither. But se me opportunity a en ka say MPP eguno. Because look, the only thing MPP is fit for a terrorist group. MPP, National Patriotic Party, is a terrorist organization, a terrorist group. Na Ghana for any maso, NDC for any, but I quite say any papa could look, somebody should find a way obey and MPP, a terrorist organization. On my show, they make sure they will destroy the country. How can MPP how can you reason with MPP? How? Or the price when it say dollar, of a dollar, say of a dollar free a year 4 cedis from NDC 2016, or the dollar now babe drew 18 cedis maybe, into the empire give and take almost overcome say a 16 for something. Do the empire 17, right? Now obi the dollar no drew 11 Ghana cedis. Was oh boy, oko bank na 11 Ghana cedis, oko black market 13 Ghana cedis. O the empire 13 Ghana cedis, in the 13 is 17 the na pay. What yate ase say 13 would yate ye be fa wo MPP ni wo figure ni yafa 13 enti ene 17 no na dey na ope. And that is why the party is becoming so unpopular, because adwene no ebi na wo mutim. Some of us we witnessed the days of Daro Chanom and Edubuahe. Those days Edubuahe ebesna kwwanchine those days ofa mampon. Hey na paite Edubuahe ba besna enkwala yamaya nko school. Hwe na papa bi wo ye kro mampon no esremni no support MPP ne fe na asoro no no na ekọ ono da bia behunu wa dress no yarefo otifom every day one day otiemu sa asoro no no na ekọ asoro no no na ekọ or yes half from Adubuahin time to President Kufuor time. At that President Kufuor win election MPP win 2000 and we na yankolai ya sakwa ho na MPP ye nyini no na ye busa questions that okokosho mo foundation o mo tape party no kura no a abonefo okuo sometime krampo no ya say abonefo okuo no na nyansafo kakra wom no mo nim nyansa kakra o hwe the time of SK Buafonom Dr. Prekunum put two arguments across yes Kufuor ne be yi the real MPP etreye and as say aka no bi ehu me ada Kufuor ewini flag bearer ewo MPP mu na me jai party no sata na mo Hello FM me na me follow politics but me hu Kufuor picture one day and I'm catching madam bi say we oye bayfo oye bonsam na so money be use na ba be say o man no. So we should do everything to stop him. And me Kufuor in my lifetime man campaign man da asamado kura ye ko sia ho na wo pray ya asamado prefect kura me campaign etia no we bayfo so money etinimu one in the real MPP subai editor you say this is us, the UP tradition, this is how we behave. Criminals can you tell me say 13 cities 17 cities to $1 better? Then listen to one of the arguments on social media. So I'm saying Samia Kuboy no na kwa kasa no. I say inflation, most inflation e ba form and niema bo so boarding. And I think Gina Paulman, I mean, a very solid response. That gentleman, if you don't know, just shut up. Nenka inflation ba form and a sabita frache. Bibia inflation no aba form no is just there to hold prices say NG and Semunko. Even party with that today go to market na kwa check e more now turn last year ebo na e check ye ne kwa check ye bro na check ye ne kwa check JD na check ye ne kwa check tomatoes na check ye ne beans go and check where crano ya kanu go and check. They say inflation you say na MPP ni atimi challenge say one more inflation go 54%, so no more shouting break the 8. Obi the inflation about 13% within 6 months. Also check wait Ghana for 13% cry Ghana for. Can you imagine? And this person say also microphone and you Ghana beka chance what Jimmy dodo uni futu for what Jimmy Patapano Kufuor they say woman from 2008 no 2016 say how de say patapa omo wi ni ye no onim say MPP ni ebinu adwene some de so power. Oh yes omo adwene some de so power ti bibia patapa yemfa buga mfam. Wo yakwato about 2016 2020 MPP ni nim say videos wo ho say omo ankrofo ma say omo ankrofo police atare omo di etu ahwe nipa yam e wo Tachiman North bem MPP ni nim onim say video no wo ho say MPP nim say videos no so wo dia ene MPP ni ya aboa papa aboa complete. Wanim say video no ho na otiam say ya bum yo wo wakum nipa na so obi abo a we kura wa mo we no obu jai wo mo omu jeja wo mo wo wakum nipa NDC aban enya nkum MPP ni bia o wakum 8 nipa 8 one day ekum nipa 8 so omo picture so wa check ma me picture send any nyina wa say check ma me. That is MPP ni omo argue and Patrick Buama eka asem ni nyina say the MPP needs a communication consultant because one more party penifo no nyansa kakra wom trim omo hu senkrofo we kasa Jimmy no Jimmy no doso I mean code of conduct na say sometimes we need to tell them shasa girl ya wa dentey kwame free fa again no wa dentey misia omo wo ejolu enti nadamfo no menka say ne girlfriend. So don't misquote through Abna something. I don't know her name. This young lady is talking about tax. Now on invisible forces for any so and pictures in our that is MPP need for you. What can some no? None of real film say no crown or no dimu focus here. And this how can you argue and tell me say petrol 12 cedis. Petrol 12 cedis per liter. Near ton 17 no a year pa. How? No more switch the quote or mukana and ya no more switch the quote your friend say almost say Kumasi magazine for my sister Akosha menu. No more switch it say magazine for say say import duty so said nobody is saying say Ghana for any challenges so. Nobody. Ehobia Anka say Ghana for any challenges under the NDC administration. But you see, in every situation, how you approach it and determine. Right? So John Mahama and his government decided say, yeah, the e-levy, energy levy, ba. Na yede accrues kakakra near the aboa solve energy problems ayo. And Ghana for was like no, hey, hold on, let's have a conversation over this. Hold on. And why na John Mahama de to oboko? Was okay, so let's have a conversation. Then in John Mahama's wisdom and in Professor Jenano Poku's wisdom, the question is, you can't tell the Ghanaian, say, I'm biting the bullet while you are biting cake. I mean, it doesn't work anywhere. So, we need to bite the bullet with Ghanaians. Okay, Ghanaians, look. You can't say, say government appointees. Muntu be nye a year fuel allowance, but kind of fuel free. Emfa nante. Na minister na CEO na ni land cruises so na otibabi there be wa committee na ne case so no anya juma enti se ne ye nyina no ya boro pepepe. All right, so yamfa energy levy nimra the ordinary Ghanaian tiase. Yes. Now you are telling us something. Let's go. Sani ebumai. What do you levy eba? Me bacho you levy video no. You levy omko ye cake. Omko ye party no. Ghana for culture MPP say we don't want e-levy. Omsumo boa. Ye beto ho party akyeremo. No matimi de e-levy na kwa ye cake. No there are 2 tables so na se kai da so na Samira Baumia owie ya na Baumia betre Peace FM say e-levy no onim ho asem anka akotwa cake ka wo no yere Samira anka mkotwa cake odwene MPP ni adwene dani trimu ho a na ye o se nka ukọ ye brain surgery doctor bia ka se papa wo mtrim na ye yi amene no na nki ahwehwe wo amene no ho dada no na baby anka se de akasha ehohoro no ye de atwitwi ye penkola wo street mu ne nka ye de sapo abo alata semle de atwi wo mu adwene no ho bonzu agu ho amefin ne dam ye wo mu adwene ho nyina na nka ahohoro ne de ahye ni petrim wo mutrim na ya ka mutrim na bu aso ubonso what think straight. Because command people ni ubedi no obadwene ho a wonte ase ono the e-levy ba yes yempre osbeto party JMD energy levy was Ghana for no let's have a conversation, let's take it easy. All right, so you implementing this say now you no nyina be bite the bullet no sani ebu man Zakaria no udi o macha beja BP enti na nsan ya mema radio no me nyini me ba akokra nka samre enka maniji ebremu ani kasa na oni asi kama maniji ebremu ani akokra kasa samre nka awa ba nka nyine nka nkole yemse akwakwara kam dia da Udi wo machi abenya BP di oji wo machi abenya BP nyansa di nyansa they can't reason now the party ma we mu nkoda we a sa no mbe no ere no mbe that is the way oh jasem stress ni de menya bi pa menya bi oh good kokra bone oh good you what do much here that is it right we num na almost say money almost no we num na say oh one argument nyina no obadwene ho saa wonti ase we dwene MPP ni argument wa no abusa on say enti enipa na ekasa na asa aboa na ekasa yi no mako ena magazine for import duty no mako fa we ena we say come on say me MPP yeah party makache MPP for me now for me ni mo dey say if they want to defeat NDC they must be able to appeal to the conscience of the ordinary Ghanaian, especially the current Gen Z in Kolano Abano. MPP should be able to appeal. And how do you appeal to the conscience? Now, time on now end this war position now argument. NDC media for near argument, you know. We were able to challenge MPP that you pick dollar from 4 cities. Today, dollar 17, 18 cities. We were able to argue. And it was so. MPP for say NDC for the intro. It was so. We were able to argue that na a gallon of petrol 17 cities. Today, that gallon, no, 17 cities, no, you had the top 1 liter. And it was true. So, we were able to appeal to the conscience. And then, Pankolano Coco, a common date, 2016 figures. Nobody ever compare Kufuor figures. It's so simple. So, a Drubabi and Kufuor said, no. Then let's give Jomama a second chance. Because the figures in here, dear. Let's give it. That is how you. So MPP needs to appeal to the conscience of the people on the street. And Sakura NDC abe my warnings because so let you defeat you need the tacit support of the masses. Masses, no, and NDC in 2 MPP. Ghana phone they decide say, yeah, you better mama, you better show MPP social media boys say there be homo on Kenyan Sasembia na mudi intro ni bi ni say ya I cathedral na mo sem Kufuor diska na hwe jimisem the entire cathedral no obi anka ho asem no omo say onyina omo say onyina say there is a firm and firm no aye omo auditing and the firm has come out to say onyina na ka kire yo cathedral from and omo no ka kire yen say firm no say omo nye financial ibia NC firm no report no ba kire ya no MPP ni bia ni wa report ni bi o MPP ni bia ni wa watie sa firm no say all grant interview right cathedral na mpacho say me ni ade cathedral na share me nsa ngabe say me mpiem na meka say yes ye diska and we know that the report definitely abino ebewobi and at the right time they will speak on it. Oh na MPP ni atam cathedral no mudi introduction. Meanwhile, your auditors general report say cathedral no contractors Esika akambe 33 million Ghana cedis. Eya omo antua. In the 58 million dollars away. You see, when you try to you try hard to understand them, but you can never understand them. And that is why, for the first time, under the Fourth Republic, omunya saw humiliation because the Gen Zs couldn't understand them. MPP ni kasa obe bre ansa no atena se because wajimi asema waka nyina no wajimi into a time way no their koba no at way no their koba. You ask them so many questions they can't answer. They couldn't explain. They couldn't explain. That is MPP need for you. So today, Abayi introduce you energy levy and ABC Canada. In this auto a fuel petrol 12 cedis e kire se ahokyere aba. So auto diesel 14 cedis MPP ni kire se ahokyere aba. MPP ni a ono ani minister ka se free SHS ehia review. Otumfo ase ehia review. Academicians what Ghana nyina say the free SHS no they need to do something about it. MPP ni NDC ehia review. Na say NDC the omoka reviewer ase ne say cancellation. Hwe we nipa we na odetiam break the 8 adaya joba baba obegu free SHS obegu free SHS they couldn't campaign on the achievement o joba obegu free SHS what me so my to what obegu free SHS no ma ko family wa no ma mo ma petition no musu ABP de mo mamre wa petition no ABP na ko mamre wa petition no me ma mo ko woro mo time na GMAC kejetia phase 1 woro mo intentwo say ehim for maame no no mko sesa wo mo omko fa maame bi e ma ne besu yi say so bolo MPP no mko sesa nkrofo no ma mo ma petesianom MPP ne timi ya campaign ba omia campaign na omako fa nkrofo a omo be hype ba omia o ba omia nyansafo e ba omia ba giya yo na Kufuor do so ne ba omia na ye president ne vice president o na omo ma hype no ba omia nyansafo ba omia ba akopɛ ba omia ba giya yi ahokyira ye wo boy ba omia bra ba giya na ba omia na ye vice president. Oh, right. Oh, MPP pioneer. Bomia baje, bomia nyasafo, bomia nyamedu abraye, bomia wana abasu o meyo, bomia na bomia the vice president Kufuor the president. Omo kachira so go ka ba obi abrabaje ero wonim nya MPP ni wonim nya sasase ba omi ana na head of economic management team na ba omi anu ana Kufuor the president onim already a man 200 Ghana cedis ko hype ba omi anu ana otisimu ba omi anya safo ba omi yedu free suru ba ye ba omi anim difoi ba omi abaje ye yo ba omi ya bra me ramteso me messy and the president na you are not here vice president no womu nim nyansa so mbebu sanse bema baby a wodi oman no kono eje basamia okune Anthony Kabonum ene miracles no fasika no ebie di akosie no mayi eye 22 cedis eno mato apetese amo 2 shots omo to ma omo baby am ko se omo free Baumia yansafo, Baumia baji yo, Baumia ya bra, se so me ya bra, and yama boy a day, Baumia baji yo, no Baumia no suno, Jiminti, no boy trinko. On kasama mi jai na mi ana mi vice president jai kana and yama nye ti, wo de fans we de manem ko from kakra. Dema Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Sani pawe woni your argument obey that yase. So they fail to understand say enkola na bana o ma dwene mu abie enkola na dwene mu aye tu you know. Enti omo yesa ni nyina no na Jay-Z for no analyze wo mu. No mo analyze wo say enkomo amuni edi ba omi ambeje no ba omi anyo no na vice president no ave de duru ba bi omo say ba omi anka aban no ho hwe me kire onipa MPP ni and then me catch omo say at this point ke say NPP omo communicators ni nyina ko quiet no mo jai NDC hwe the NDC at least for 1 year na Ghana for annual size NDC ye ansa no matiesim sa no kasa obi atiase seni pawi yane ne ji akini babadam ba mi anyansafo ba mi abaje yan ba mi abaje yo ya bro ba mi anyansafo nesu ba mi anu na vice president ne Kufuor na president and Kolano they were like me bakwaku ya na SHS 2 but don't cry to me busam say daddy na nya ba mi anu na vice president no but they are saying he's coming to save us from what nam say kwagu. Over to you, Jolati. Now, I say when I papa me koka omonti ase because how John Mame be try SHS mu obetwem awrade no makofa omonti bi kofa obi no me trank aso no no osu John Mama ba me school nyina say you Chale. You think people are so stupid? And the president for Katsomano say the dynamics have changed. Won't mean you su sa tete agalalu. Ghana for yasem nyina say we need to help NDC to succeed. Minim sa dia ba ko na nkrofo ebe pese Bobie ebe ka ho asem no mate Attorney General with Yamin and the Vice Chairman Abanga. The Attorney General directed Ioko. Obviously, except the commitment. Yamin, I have never heard such issues associated with Yamin. So we are waiting on Yoko. But the Attorney General Boye enenka ordinary maybe begu abontin ma ehunu ene makra. Enke bebo conversation no. But I support the call for the investigations. Because adia ba ko NDC abanwe emma makuma ntome yem ba ko. Eye sa policy Kufuor enacted law say ye mining in ye forest reserves and ya JM no to ho hwe saa ebra no minim ma try dwene ho mitrimu a minim ade kronti a JM ne professional na agile no poku chief of staff omte saa de no minim di bakro otu omofo minim ade kra omo gye no wokwaye no mu ye nti omuntimi mfo enyi saa de no repeal that law sa emra kankan tantan no a Kufuor do seto wo no se jo so se wani je ho aka kire ye se wani je ho ni atwa so Because look, when it comes to galamsey issues, we can't pamper anybody. Me Bobie Ansah, no. We wunya me empam say me be pamper obi akwa defend obi so obi say this ni galamsey a na me jimi ewu nti amadwene nya adwumenti no na me kwa defend. No, because the president himself, the party leadership, I mean, omama yehu clear say omo sa opepa no, the commitment is there. They can say let the do the do. Simple. Samra no munyim free wo and this ni bia kwa galamsey amun jeli no. And that is my take. Sabe mo fan chemi ase ma omu wiade wo store mu ado sododo. And ana party mba. Over be a week ni. Say 2 weeks ni. Ase ma young girls yomochi from Madina, Kumasi, Takrade, and then ba ku bi kura me hu ye de ba ku bi am hu ye say no mo de ne nsa abo as a handcuff no mo de ne nsa abo mo abo do bi mu something as ya doso because various shops any other various shops I've been watching those videos and it's very disturbing, very, very disturbing. Young girls you see them and Bibi wo mo bibi timi actually what is happening. Anyway, Michael Ayaba it's on our Facebook page. Jonas Yewa is here for Delali as usual. Zegosum. NDC government is on the right track. Apostle Albert Hemans. And so Anna Niaje says, I'm watching you, Bobie, from Scotland, UK. I like your show. I like your company as well. Anane. Paul Manyagluk says, Commander, good afternoon. You don't read my messages anymore. Lydia Glazer says, good afternoon, Commander. Okay, thank you. Lydia, we are here. You're bolai. But Magda or Makoni, is there any reason? Kwaku Alex, bro, mete on kacho. Show up. Okay, so Prince Braco Rafken from Labadi, Nati Tokoli is here from US of A. Otrikoko C. Foster. Thank you. But let me say free bay 2 weeks ni. Videos are young girls will be a market no wako we are there yes we are bibi ebu awa we nku ba ko bi kura there oso okoto ne ma wo shop akoton no so wo store and we are maame ni sika maame ni yi ne ma sardine ni ade na we are ni sika so they chase her and omo ekochi no and minima de cry mano basa I don't know. Be frame Rebecca Kufuor no adi kiaka say my sorry you na say you know I say pa any Kwaku really what frame it but Kwaku at least send me a message on my phone. Kwaku me for I we have in manya SS moju manya SS moju ba ko bi ya ekura me sorry Clement Ewa say Ohima Mesika is here with us. Julie Belinda Obri, Roger Toto, and so I will say And a Roger can say, oh, young girls. Check his idea in mind because too much. Too much. Too much. Yaw because girls back saying no man ni chale raw be home. Me I can't watch it. I can't watch it. Seriously, I can't watch it. Pa. Mami o say ye ni bre and wanted to keep up with the social media pressure. But and as I say no, Obia shop omo use cameras. Almost even no call why that's it. They are just stealing to dress up to impress people like Bobie Ansah and Honto. Or him Mexico. Look at that. See. Abba. Radin Yankopon Jesus Christ. Papa Penimu etesemi. Chale, a man de omo chu omo anka omo fo mo nkoma police for. Nana Kofi a man bi so mpa adwuma. Enye kra enimgu asesempa enye fe kra. Ba ku bi omo chi ni say nice lady. Oh, chale. Ba obi so send message bi aroshe or say okay, so this is Dr. Obed. Also will be the couple's thievery of the MPP is very clear. As a man Bokron was treating him away and a big deal. Also from Kwabena Dubois and his wife sharing the booty at National Investigations Bureau. Now it's give to a Warren Ansah and husband at National Service Authority. And Hannah formerly of Bufferstock, Hanan, formerly of Bufferstock and his wife. They say, a man do a moaji acronobono more. I say, between Kayopo, problem be a ma, problem be anyhow. You po problem be anyhow. First, how can you pour now when your problem?
No more. No money will rock for Yadrin cry. We try our best to say and can oma. But I mean, Chardy or by a camera. Dr. Selby, no, I mean, for Mukrency. Ra, your friend is saying, Ranum Debre Boabuayama. Ja. President Kufuor no o criticizing na or to no nyoma yi nti ono on fa criticism ni agro kra nti oba abemu so no kwabra say kase MPP anywhere ni monyam bia na yebetimi aka say is a lost gloria ayo mampani Kufuor a sabi otwa mfie nwotwe a oboa ma anyoma etototo akwan mu a Emma multi-party democracy no ebejina brane. Arame Kenya na men kase o mampani Kufuor se bi oye center na aban mu bibi boni BNC nyoma boni koso. Asutwe ni bi ba ebi wo ho ebi ama ebi kaemu ebi koye se yen kan fiasem ni nyina wo ho. And I think say ebedru baby a na amayukuo no sebi ye wo bibi pa se ya di betu ye ho a na ye Kufuor amemua na we na omampani Kufuor ye se afei constitution ama ne kwan fie nwotwe mprenu se obedi kan aba no wasa akobiem ontimi nkobiem na wo se onya obi a sebi o obesi na nem sa tape no me te ya che te se ya bo ache no kran ke bia ke na utim bie man ke beboa. And Kwabena, President Kufuor could not have been succinct than that. The prescription of who he feels and thinks should lead the party MPP into the 2008 elections. Now, Ekodru Hono, Kwabena, nipa do so yes, omo be contested. Na omo eyi baako na wabe flag bearer. Kwabena, I got to a point out of nipa 17 no. Na e was say 15 e ka omo hu bom e kwota Kufuor echi. Na ebeye Kufuor versus Ansah Bobie. Se wo hwe party na bakosem a Ora Ansah Bobie say the which market say or a former founding member. Kufuor is not a founding member of MPP. Santro na wonde ne nam ne nyina nya no kre. Kufuor never has been a founding member of MPP. No, because there was a time Bia, he was the first to have printed party T-shirts. Bia, they call elections. I know you can give it to him, and he was an organizer of the party. Those ones are his credentials that nobody can take away from him. But ye can't nipa omuwo sebi adwenpa ma omuama yuku ni omumaya da bia no na mekasi sudua se Kufuor wonka ho na oye nipa bia na oye overhyped enioma na ye kafa ne ho credentials na MPP for ede fa Kufuor ho nyina na entisa enti isan se omo a no mo fie no eye MPP fie ni mu ni de no mo nim ni nti no na by force I was so more a creative bibi man yet to say sa din Kufuor bi a ya tie ye ne papa no asa ye ono a nti we hwa 2007 omo eye campaign no ade omo de di animu ni say ye nim ni free tete atete na ne ye ka no Kwabena na tete ne sen utie President Kufuor history ya wo kan ya na udi besi tete ya sa time no na Kufuor we at best baby Kufuor ne wo fapa wuli eye eba ma yosemu a ono nso so obedi ni nkui kakra eye when in 1979 wa nkasa okra se wasi Victor Usu enyesa ebeye Frankatufo a pa wuli se ontiase se Victor Usu eneye Frankatufo ma PFP ma nam so mo mkote amayuku be a friend UNC ara kaisa UNC mo bonuma na de pa vote for UNC the party for you sabre no enti omo ye se pa se omo tiasie pa se Victor Usu be mampani de omo mpene enti enam so mo mkote amayuku UNC ma omo bo PFP form ma PFP entimi ani nkunim e wa ba ye to e ma eko runoff no senka sebi esi tia ni tia nkan kire se abontenso fo mefa nkudi nyesa omo de omo ye se omo di UNC no ebekwa akota lima na chi Kufuor ya na ye UNC for ni wofa pawuli ni organizer omo mobilize ye shabo Victor Usu akama se Victor Usu kura won sheda nye lawyer ni mapa on tibrofo liman kura ono no sabi oye bidie raba onimadwuma no mo ye ya na ne sabre no ye koto aba liman edi nkunim na Rollins handi over to liman and waka say wo hwe liman achi ankofo bi amoya akronfo awudifo amamboyefo edi achi na se wanye ne nyoma ya I don't count the popular phrase I shall return. And I'm was I return here because that time no corruption na abeye the status quo I say bibi bia koso bia no na akoye say amamboyefo na say bi emudi man so now fast track to yati amayuku MPP ya bontoa afi aba bedroom pempenso a amayuku no Ghana for fakese no ati amayuku na se agi atum ama mampani Kufuor timi adi nkunim ama the gentle giant amebu Ghana ha yes sinto bemu baako mienu miensa eno de eye sebi penifo se ahwene atim penifo anim ebi nyira ewo ho na so no kwabra largely because of President Kufuor ni sune ne banti no e ma Ghana for beji democracy tumu pa na yemfa ni agro enti so we hwede e course in 2007 yeah Emma Kufuor beye Franka Kufuor na enamso womo kasama party no wabra na President Kufuor eye president ayede transition into 2008 2009 to have a new leader no new president I mean no ha ebi a tesestika ona na Metro TV one ni nua Michael Lampon no na Kufuor akwakoti ku bi a frɛ no Dankwa Institute say Dankwa Institute no na manage MPP nti wo hwɛ ya edu baabi alanchematen o say enkofo a mo support me and mind you kofo pia no mo support President Kufuor e wona memum a mo government communication a friend is saying members ni nyina no na efakese na support Alan Chematin because Alan was seen at that time as Obia Oye Kufuor a candidate. Even though some say no, I think say largely no. Yeah, mu bi kura no, and President Kufuor so, and ma ye kura could di Alan echi. Kwabra Kufuor ba sebi woko e problem na bedi na de ni nyina hu kita hudie. Asamu a President Kufuor kan no sabre no party for NT no and a lead to say Kufuor do be mampani wo Ghana in 2016 kwabra se me come animu a ade bia ni won mo a de criticize Rollins Kufuor do anya west bibi bia ni ho si enkunkum nipa se your friend is saying yen gunkofo nyuma ade a chese utimi say nyansa ba kokura anim te say your friend is banking sector clean up exercise ya omuye kwabra wo say obi akogu boachi mattress adwuma wa ukro ya wo say Edu brothers ukro ya wo say apino wo Kufuor do ba ya banka wo hia just about 9 billion banks ni nyina no mu hia about 9 billion no what the 27 billion wa amane nkwan ogu no edi wo ni Rollins de na say e ba jimi bre amemu no kwan pa na sebi kwabra wa jimi sebi impreduasa say ba no I want to maintain it enti no MPP de kwabra say yes ye ka omo asem a at best so ye mamba pa na wo wish omo well crampo a so ye mamboye ni enye yi e wo se party ni gu it's say like na yawo kan honorable yawo ken busa ho say why num na sesi omudi party nanim kwabra what na fidi achia for years odi ebi kura Facebook na bi a odi ni baako mienu bi omo awuni mo omudi party nanim ne no kwabra did you ever know them?
Oh no.
Did you ever know
no.
They say Nanabi?
Never.
Nanabi we. Could you crowd the metima kai da the friend said Dr. Makuto for the name me say me fani ko tre video so Kumasi wo Jampa Hotel. Me kai no. What ma say? But omo understanding mpanifo a omo atiri ho abo bew omo nim nyansa sabio omo betimi take political role no as a baton from Penifuo no omo nyina ni hobiem. All of them were sidelined to the extent say Kufuor no who say he gets intimidated by obi onim nyansa. At some point obi ti say Afoko, obi ti say Kwabena Japan, obi ti say your friend say Sami Crab, senior crab. Sa omo nyina pamo omo. Say enyoma akoso party ni mu no. Say yenchi nipa mo no ade na na Kufuor nya adwen. I have been a victim to the extent say when you Kufuor nya adwen dia na ye bebo bronco fo pre binum bebre akom krachi minu atluk wawu nana kwame waka baabi poku na mini baabi owo. And all these things happened. Emma omoba abemu so no the worst things happened. Until no me there say me just suppose Rollins na ye soja aban with Kufuor a eye democracy as a Kufuor ye worse than Rollins no need the any soja aban. Until no esu a omampani Kufuor sun ene koma ebinum ahya ase die no emane ma na daga na ni bia kwabra hwe dia ya e wi asim ne se nipa onim se bone koso na waka na no atum enu ntina me ka che president Kufuor say he should stop crying like a baby because we are matured manner any kwan se nko ma ne ho kwan da ma sebi ade a ye be ka fa ne ho enti no obeka na no atum ayo man na ye chichire o na enye party asem ena oma edan kwanta sa no tie se ukọ se obi apostu president Kufuor ni video ya eni oma mafo kafa ne ho wase no kwa baby wo me kan a me ya ba me jimi nya no because I no kre you don't keep quiet for this whole 8 years and resurface at the time na o ka che se nkotuma ba omi ano na wo kan ne krakra na ene ne sen ya bo ama afi no wahu. Oh, and there you say it has got to a point that criminals are kwabna aiming at becoming flag bearers or they are aiming at becoming flag bearer in the MPP, which is a very dangerous thing. To say can Japan president Eddie criminal way you by example all these you know media I won't wish them well, and anyone that wishes them well, I see the person as a criminal because you know na ya ma repentance ama ebia say ye beti Kufuor kra na amemu a ebedu ba bi no people will feel say we num krampo no justifiable.
All right, thank you, Listo. My member messages back from you, so my beard ambassador Kufuor was corrupt than a Kufuor. Simple.
That I can't agree.
Or say says because of Alan. That's the reason why Yamuaponko, the late Yamuaponko, left MPP and joined the NDC. May so rest in peace. Otchere Foster says, Mofalisto, good afternoon. Vivian Opon is here. Thank you. Divine.
Yeah.
So, President Kufuor Patrick Boama's verdict on the current MPP. And I also want to two tapes now. Right? President Kufuor and Patrick Boama. Yeah. All right. So let's go.
Yo, me da say, mami chia etiefo nyahwefo na me bo so ne wo production team abaso. Na me chia minia listo on so. Na listo on so no mami bi so she mfichire ho no ba bi wo oyarefa ho no. Se na o feel wo no de aka say
Pamcho Israel. Pamcho. Can you
I will feel one me can you say
feeling na mempe. So
it's me can say
we didn't get that.
It's me can say
feeling no and
so we be feel you.
I mean who's
oh then why say o tell baby no be say or no. And you now feel you bo almost feel you.
And it makes me feeling.
Aha, can say pepe. Na me say why drink? Okay. Commander, me come anim no. Onim bibi. Answer na make MPP asem no. My observation bi na me hu say ade a omo sheda de sisi me konso ede papa mechi but me no I'm not perturbed. And say me ko shows me posti on social media me comment o baby a one one say office of the former president for near if me comment here, why don't you focus on your party? Other na won dwen ho other na o party na ewu no on dwen okay o the fan same party with me dey mama kasa and again the say
no mo nyu party
o de me ba again the say MPP for dwen ho no mu hu ni say every political party in this country no a public institution.
Yes,
and
they are answerable.
We are answerable to Obibia. And again, as a political party in opposition, you know, what they also have to understand and they say, from Kringre to Crank, who opposition, we a party in waiting. Hoping say one day, Ube Winnie Akonya Kesi and now so Ababebu Mainibi. And you know, who say, Kasa, Wandro, Niaka Hunsam, no Chinabi. Party fufuro bi ba ye hu se ampa eyediem ananu bi obekaya MPP asam yesi me enka ne ejai o masem ma o yesi o MPP for masem nkoto o mo party o mo fi asem that time no mo book o blenja pon mo afoko mu ye hwe acid ye kum nipa ne yesi o ye nja o mo fi asem ye de ne fi asem wa na do ko fa ninjas Nkofu e train omo South Africa foi ye de ombeto party ni so hoodlums no ye de omo baaye no eno mu be ma party no tension be mu because Nana wanted to have his way ordinary krikri Ghana force ye nkasa ni ejai Nana and Nana having his way eventually Osanso ebe ye president of Ghana na yankasa no esusu so no de na do di ye Ghana for no yeti hey sa usu ye PCP QPP QRR ne so say on kabi na se fa ho a oba ye esemoni odi ye nyina affect ye yeti ha say ye hu bi enti me de obi anu obetimi aka me kasa bo ahye me yam aka hye ma yase aka che me say me mama in MPP asem no omo ye the public institution ye beka and again ye nim job boni o ma ye nti e no hunti no ye ntumi jam sa na one day bi no obi fa chire ho mfichire ho ba bi no na say oba ebedi tumi a on be ye na nado de ni bi ye be we will force them to do the right things. We will allow them so mo kopa mole for fambre yen na me ko Patrick Boamani
President
Kufuor Samson. Uni Patrick Boama make some profound comment be about the caliber of people,
the leadership
now you were in MPP noir. And I think sir he didn't mince words, he was just being honest. Matisa Govobi didn't at so this one too one go cow fear and now cow bontina say ni see. Unim say MPP this is here ameno ka say omuni leadership bia omuni obia ye betumi agina hon ma be ka say Osimesi eno ye chairman Osimesi na ye secretary unim say oma see that responsibility nyina e dey ama either lawyers CSOs journalists or some individuals bia omo bo omo show they say omo national organizer ayo okatachi afrifa okatachi afrifa na ebo national organizer jumo because there na be not on no on bonama
but obviously assuming say enka Katachi na ye national organizer he could have done well than
but me person me tell say Katachi ento de so aba yentu ne so aba ba omo ya to omo so aba no omo wa he na Kate omo national women organizer de bia ya se be organize women no shenwura mu tu galamsey
order sutu
na time where did
there be order sutu
dey this galamsey anti galamsey but me cut time where did national women organizer position
okay.
Instead of focusing on organizing
other black man of trawama
wa bia and na me no ka say
and they so mo ka so mo nko
oh hwe
anyway
enti o hwe eniama omo ye ni nyina na utimu say obi ani wonu mu a also leadership secretary how you the chief scribe of the party no oka A no obi dey afa B obi dey fa C no obi dey afa A
so ombu omo akasa
ombu obi a abronya he party to be issue disclaimer issue apology na bonye ababetinam no odidi omo nyina atem no akole omo bluff or so you can go to hell number 2 number to hell so apala na ja hwehwe omo like oji wa unti ase enti de bia se ma me kan say enti so called buzia domo whatever dankwa na Kufuor tradition na my ni say na me de bia se ma me kan say MPP for no say be prediasa unim say eto de bia ho esese osua nyansa de eye enti na Bible kra Yakobon say ne ba onim nyansa ko be pro say nya ne dia enti wo jimi a esese ye twon ba fie because jimi kra Yakobon anichi hwe say a party like MPP affairs and nyamu womu first no yakaso party defined by intellectualism defined by a certain character and sa party no aya gata party at the form kojo tan and nyamu bia ni party ni mu hwe okay 2000 yeto abani mu no
yeah
and a Joe near declare na resource no patupa and the last rally Kufuor be last rally bi na me kai pa every time bia me kai sa de na a drop picture o manim
enye manchagbona
yeah na Kufuor ba no unim me na mo asamengese e na me papa so TV no sa time grandig and na me te from say and na me of about be friend elder parts and no me gina honum no mom so say and na see the top say nyum we eradicasa now him say sanyum no ye boa na Kufuor mo pass stage honum a now show the caliber of people na gina honum a e me man na e ba no a who say for man no cry show mo sa no cry na ukra ujimi
now your man boy
now me boy nyum bi last one bi o dey say party nyum betimi ato na no so da sunsun wo mu no o be Kufuor nyuma Kufuor be kasa no mo bon nyumbi ma we the vision to save our from the present with the vision Kufuor Ghana chabo Kufuor na comment no eno na me papa de kasa bi ade bia me te classroom sua de a na me de atometri me papa ka kire me say divine o wo san Kufuor na o mo gina stage le so na o mo kasa no o mo ye Kufuor mba me so ye me ba me pesa wo show manamo no na wunyinya ti se wo mo because Kufuor we mu o ma bobra sa time no ya bubo din no a wo se din no na edin ehu JH Mensa
Dr. Preku SK Boafo Darocha hey na etunim me won nyina me say hey MPP na I am fair
atumtwa ho
hwe akomko na isi aka atopebu
aye dem
ba ni da for
wa boba no side wo
buno just say omo destroy image of the party and you know there's another image they want to create for themselves say they can do buga last time na me ni obi edin komo e wo baby na me ka chen say you see you wanna mess and you wanna mess your loyalists and your loyalists your supporters and your supporters now imagine say we dem create a simple scenario bio say MPP for some of the numbers o dey fan say ye to aba ye fan say osukole clote constituency impo as ye the year research na so so be buga oti o se one numbers ye to aba wie no unya NDC enya ebia 20,000 and MPP enya 15,000 na ma no obi ade soso imagine say you say gidi na basa ya ba o vote na unya wa slam down no o de ko pesi to do ni no na say nipa na owo even say agbugloshi no onu na ne ko fa ngam so you should know say that is not target no the kind of star now person wonyam they are not like that. And Ghanaians, if you're buga and MPP is not an option, you have already seen that type of buga. And I'm young MPP we go no more no person mo last time in Abrante because show oh yeah an appointee appointed to be an executive of the party ono catch him say because ono the largest opposition party no you more relevant on the show than me why no opposition all rank. Why? What's what Jimmy know? Why no opposition? I say opposition we there. Oh, number one in the salary no. You check about the na be more commission because I'm not the first opposition. Yeah, opposition is opposition.
Bob no rank.
And no more and the arrogant posture no. And no more than na more. Shawu MPP to the extent say when the head on executives the no national chairman say on put there no do donate on tran baby. Secretary Osha secretary ya, general secretary kase ya. Clearly ni nimi na ni obia. Oye boisterous obi oye gidi. It doesn't mean say you should put on a cloak and your style. And your style. See, sometimes he's passing himself to be seen in a certain image.
JFK or normal or your press conference, am I warning? If you do, I'm like, said your baby to be out there, then you be sure.
You don't need to shout. Maintain, say, General Mosquito. Or ye key or interview man as but some no be kabe no and so deeper what's not about say no papa no ye den wakasa you don't need to be like somebody see Nanabi oti way she Nanabi ba program ase a he say obe gina no kasa no focus no she o chen women organizer obe kono gina man ni mu bampe
DJ Caleb
no bampe it's the focus ni na to Cassia to Ketwa, no to share selection. It's show the baby no to me pay attention. Entertainment sector, no kwano or entertainment prefect, no be general no. Into our check one say no be Quebec go assume say wasano say woman mu yeshi na e conform on Kenya assassin bia. And do you know that ono so cry be shiawa? Do you know that he feels like ono ye second vice president too. So a national security and then no opposition no. He feels so important of himself, say as if he'll be in Hunesuda. And you see, you want to win power, you don't want to calm down. You won't press up in comfort level. Also, I know now tell the animal with the and now we go to now the number. Also, anymore. Obey me anymore. I'm
Obi boy you be sha.
Oh, but a champion. Na champion. Oh, ani ehu. Una na bi ehu. Ene una na bi say oh ye guy man.
We see schools hospital.
Oh ye guy man. Enti no obi a opese obi a na form. One na better form.
Oko free shirt so okoton we ankotuampo.
Enti no MPP party ni sisi ameno kasei. Senia omudi enunyam no aba form no senia omuma like who respect bia wum because who say Nanato successfully implemented a policy a year bad but it was good for himself and his family. You see, he wanted to surround himself with Obibese neophytes, ignoramuses, and ignorant people. Conform ye naive. And conform unim she na watumi a control into bootlickers. Any Kufuor omo hero worshippers omo no oya hwe omo complain omo nka hwe no mo di wati saa eno ne saa attitude no ma fa to omo ntu no sabi na now the catcher so free abronsan 7 floors so tunhwe for ma on bisa na height ko ndu o kan na o de no aba be hwe for no awu na te se na nado ne kasae na nado aye saa na wa hijack party no na te se party no enonyam bia anim. It's no omo and come here deserving of positions I wetim dey am no ye da koma efichire for no onya na nado nipa ne and to the extent say Samia ukukura po call shot onuka decide who should be voted who should do what obekaya omunya clash bi but nkofo be pay attention she say MPP eco launch the manifesto or takrado say Cape Coast one unim sa representative of Tescon girl now obema speech bi na omo avido mani wu ye ani wu girl need to me kind speech or to me kind of no to me kono na dey assemble ye no it was a fight between Kabo Sambia Uku and a miracle because obia pre project the any ne small girl bi
it one the girl we no buy
girl where Kabo super so say Sambia Uku say I won't allow you I'll call my shot because that's a me okumosu on conform my prepare my being and come to me here. But because of backlash, no say mole no. And on the bola girl no so beto honum. And the test confirm in any who say it's a girl amunya no. All because instead of building the party on basis of merits, no, and as a meritocracy, no, somebody define say, wow, on any damn pemuno, oh no, the bema, wow, on any damn pemuno.
Meaning what?
Wow, on any damn pemuno, who no be considered over, obi our being.
Wow, on any damn pemu?
Wow, on any damn pemu. And that's what they did. Opportunities.
Divine. Language is very dynamic.
Pemu.
Wow, on any damn pemu?
Wow, you're in the damn pemu. No.
Meaning what?
I almost mutiasi and betiasi. Almost mutiasi and
betiasi. I'm hosting tiasia. Let me say.
Well, wait a minute to meet them. But we better say, go and ask your grandfather. I'll say, go and ask.
Onuna person not for to be go for.
What is damn pemu? Go and ask your grandfather.
Can't explain. When the journalist in the beside say, I'll say, what do you mean by this? I'll say, go and ask your grandfather.
Your grandfather, they have
grandfather. We can't grandfather. I say, iti, come asama ye Kenya this day. Anybody say mo? Iti, see, you see, party this why multi-party democracy no so no. SSC is so mu because esa na NDC kura no mo nko agina ono mu a mo nya check anya fine. So we have strong opposition.
Of course.
But look at the caliber of people on more opposition. See, me Banawo can be, and it makes so much sense. And I think so many of us share the same position, but they think say empower them. Say come on 1 year, echo 2 years of crano. Now we are studying Yamano Sanya Beko. We are not come up thing. Share see and let me go show you angel. And metisho ne so na me hu say MP no kasa wie unim say me mano 1 2 3 no papa ne say me no mba show bio
what tactics no
me no on me mba show because so say na me kan sama kesa do na say mu de na maka kesa me kan no gra na agere because me ye comparison keke o say na person on twin sam mra or to twin sam say settings and they me man one example pen boni amadi no see it is so fresh in our minds you real fear it's na some year sober by this time no by this time some year sober when they are talking to us they should show us some respect but omudimi na ne say omu compose no it's because they have just say zilch
which during their last I am say last meeting say na yam so ko bi o mo school na no President Kufuor kai actually said the 1970s 80s 90s approach to politics asasa and one the way they communicate the way they approach the ordinary Ghanaian. President Kufuor raised that issue there.
See the ordinary Ghanaian youth no is sophisticated very see and they are so discerning say to me fa bibia keke emetu nanim no aba beton sa keke
no
sometimes scrutinize bisa questions eti send your moyo omo no mi empelifo bu be say obi ani wono mo beton sa e de esira ne busuefo me nkonkoton sa amabo ho busia emfa akoshira me busuefo MPP for say enkoyi de besi bia no ensi bat Yebu baby so say when your enemy is making a mistake, don't interrupt. Say otanfo ojimi no ye nneema basa men twintwan na na mu kra jano na hwe no onkoso anye hwe after sameba President Kufuor ankasa as a person see President Kufuor miss a fine opportunity in our history in this country to make himself that prominent person and a revere no some time pass no one kasa sa on na ide man no we reduce no ho into tatters basa we gunu wani mase obi bi sa de na me kasa me pamocho manu susumina so mu fa ne agent to nche no de enye ho na me combat asem no na me kan wasem say she said President Kufuor me say me President Kufuor and come MPP party mu mema me ho so papa na kamema me home ne so ama me ma obi atwintwa ma na mu anasa obi antumi sɔre kɛkɛ na ɔyɛ na ade basabasa na me di mani ɛhwɛ no sɛ o me di awie dabi hwɛ woyi UP Progress Party PP a betwa mu museum time a MPP UP tradition any record bia of governance apart from Kufuor's era. Enti no say Kufuor na wa fight through thick and thin amanage aba be di president every year and na onim the party ni ko mu sambre ni nyina be si na asa na omu wi ni power na sebi o utumi kasa wutiri mu a ne ma bad haircut and now ba be catch the same microphone mu ade and omu de apaso asi wutiri mu.
Since when?
Since when? Hwɛ eniema asi wo ahase me Kufuor ashoki me hwɛ fiti time Kufuor do eyi ni ti I start to say oh yeah invisible forces ni ama ede South Africa fo ya bagana aye Paula Foko aye Kwabena Japan aye Sami Crab am the yoma fi party no ma Kufuor kasa pe na me hu say no papa no.
You know where it even got to at some point omutimi yi party executives nyina and block our constituency.
I think Savlugu
suspension.
Udim say Kufuor eniama boni a ekoso organa nyina Kufuor ti omemu ha say or pretend ye say well even when the government was giving the MPP a bad name because of the Kufuor no this man couldn't talk but me this will be a selfish self-centered. Because when you're self-centered, now you're selfish. Some of the things one more it was so obvious for you to speak against. One can't change. Who did that make us know? Obia Obeka se Kufuor and you're selfish and you're self-centered. Any mradia no. Now
who suit you or ya bro?
A bro. Boni na bro no. Who's a bro obi wo di ohun ahin na bebo. But when die or did you penya nko ahun ti no dey bo. They be like minim the this guy here, minim the ode nyama bi ye hwe. Unim se Kufuor as a person. Ukon wa enkomo a ono bebo e different. Camera ebe si nanimu enkomo bebo e different. Oko party meeting so asem obeka so ye different. Such a person no obesi dey trust no. There was a time where Kufuor and Kufuor be pinching no me person me go into detail hwe okwa papa no Kufuor to we catch us na nado asem to me kana san Kufuor ne de send omo ye no Ghana ne say na omo say na imagine say Kufuor what to honum any wo social capital la wa build it for yourself no want to me comment want to me kana nado asem because they are holding your boss one do na bet me kana nado ne MPP asem. And na do anka President Kufuor anka sasa wanka de wanka hwe che se ne sanka ne nan anka ne ti anka na no so anka and na e dia ba bedu sa pempe so we no ya ma sa amemo bone amemo tantan amemo basa agu ni party anima say to the extent say look at the record of results amunya ya e say omuti we omo adani atase and na dia ma party no afensa Kufuor say wenya vim oba bebie na no abekasa say party no treat ni ye omo recognize no kasa no why no ready say o person onye recognize na because if you want to be recognized ese say wo ye oniama ese say any di ohun respect wo ho opanyi utifie wo se won kasa na mo fredi nkwasi asem sabi omo jimi wi a na problem ba wo se mi hu ye enso na me pese meka enti problem na ba no ganya den ene commander so be observe omo call omo last neck meeting nan say ya omo take unanimous decision say they will continue to undermine Kufuor so be sure omo responses na ye pe omo ba out ni nyina no they have ignored them and them all omo person omo tell say onye obi amfa na asem nko it's because of one kasa say odi ni juma.
And to add to what you are saying, very interestingly, they claim that Kufuor and Kufuor proposed say they should hold on with the Congress, go back to the table, normal re-strategizing, then quickly Kufuor Ababe issue statement and say no the on but today Kufuor can't. So the party see Kufuor as the devil now. Trying to derail their progress.
Enti Ushemwa me former President Kufuor say me ka say me betena hanom ma so ne nsam so ma yete say o President Kufuor o me be kan bia manana me dabi papa no enema anka obetumi a prevent amanka ensi wo Ghana ha say no it's too late esi ano wasenya manonim the sound so shock me say you know say you were ignored. They didn't regard you. They didn't respect you. We have platform, no. Enka me opinion na meti baby na kola mbu mi omo family share. Ma say menka. Me fiyomo. Na say we ya the microphone. Sa so ma usika oti which wa ododo. Na wa sa so afa Abetra stadium. Aba betna e platform so aje maika. Wo say Baumia na oni na na do bo show no. Mo do say one no ignore no. All of a sudden, you know, what's the whole candidates are air contesting in ano. Onuna, or ye God sent. And Ansah Bobie no okay.
Man of destiny.
But say, or ye man of destiny. Ta Kufuor say Baumia, a man of destiny.
Man of destiny no. Say nye destiny, nye sebre nyina na ye.
Ah well, and also ho.
Anyway.
Enti say wo utimi hwe na say utimi be endorse envy. Boni a so ma ignore omo nti afutu omo fa onya hwe na ka hwe ba fufre say o de options wo ho o party ni mu ampo meko congress no options wo party ni mu a o si da bi nhwe ho omo ignore no ma disrespect omo no omo na be so promote you then you deserve the disrespect now omo de ma no eno a na be bonitri so
but back to list Patrick Boama raise another issue be about MPP should get a communication consultant. Because the way they are communicating to Ghanaians, it play a big role. The current situation they find themselves in, and I don't know whether I will follow that argument.
Ma follow the interview, no. He's trying, but you see, Kwara, there is a very great root cause. I was say. MPP no look at, but you see a very difficult to solve. Aduntina make us say because of how difficult it will be, party no omungu no, because they say no when they go too high for MPP ni for 2-4. And can nipa nko so nko two party ne for no ono na sese ye tu ne fu yo
imagine ampa serious
what I say nipa o be two party ne for no
and I ye tu ne fu
ye futu na se bi ko brewu na so mpafin what I say party no eye ekuo bi a so we di agro kiti na mo to me crass even at the level of assemblyman on be sell mine. They will further destroy on my way ah hwe e bedu baby no enu hu beba no na me hu ya nka en kwasiafo kasa sebi producer. Etino maybe they me futu nyina ne say they should just forget it. Any kwan say Ghana ni bia say I bet na studio say me prefer an advice to the MPP no me yes am mambo eni me nyebida rather no the best I can say is say obi o wa hodin bia any might you have no further destroy the MPP before it destroys you eyiku a enyoma we a be destroy no obi entufu die ama obi entimi ntufu no kokochire kana obedi party nanim be di o man nanim ne ba wo
but I think Kufuor is more worse because looking at the MPP
as in
track
worse than Kufuor.
Yes.
How?
Because
that I can't agree.
The recent comments about the situation now in the party. Me Misro Obia oneme enamwa oye fufuna. Che Obia oye keka. Seriously. So which means all this while Kufuor there ono waje atum so ono wo yebonsam waje atum so obesai niema waje atum so osai party na sai Ghana ono won fancy da it has never happened it is a Kufuor all this while wotimi do hu tasum edin now all of a sudden as a kania to so no say ko nu ase wa
I'm tempted to veer into a certain trajectory. Let me be very blunt. Kwabra, the ma nipedi Papa Kufuor ho ya nyina na ye one thing say bibien wa na ekoso ana onya we,
and that makes him more dangerous.
Yes, and you see
his
problem
mean you know ni a campaign towards 2024 na ya wo kan sim bi say the destroyer no ehunye hu than the silent majority. So everybody should speak up. Because when we start speaking up, that is where the destroyer become weak. So
especially when the distraction was affecting everybody.
Yeah, the silent person is always dangerous than the actor.
But the amount Kufuor the no dangerous say once analyst to can be sa tape na semobo before Kufuor be hand over no be Congress akọ elect omo flag bearer no the foot will be to her and describe that
was 2007.
The type of leader obe pese oba be di na de a obe unite oman Ghana. And I want you lucky. And I was some na catch a party for no man tea. And no more no more to Abama. Kokoliko. Ebeni your mind so I wouldn't say ya was the subainin ye. It's a honor count of Ghana Maya. A honor case of started a checking. Now we count some no yen in Yame. Now who just giant to cry who's social tingo. Now what the president da who's social tingo. Now who will be that?
Martin Luther wo kase bia. Me sure say abe or say in the end we will remember not the words of our enemies but the silence of our friends.
That's all. That's it.
What am I say?
So in the moment of evil,
President Kufuor,
they are more dangerous.
Ghanaians were fond of President Kufuor.
That's all.
And called him a friend,
a father.
Because I mean, if Kwabra no probia here NDC fompo Kwabra NDC for na omo eye the political opponents no. Se okọ ka Kufuor asem na wan kan yi a omo no ntimi ntina. Omo pena asem. Obeye obia dofo. Etino
even it got to a point
he became the political friend of society. Yes.
So Rollins Jabe Kufuor.
Now the party for the what I say?
They are like Papa J.
My greatest disappointment at some point was the fact that President Kufuor, who had earned the respect of many, were silent. Now 2020 year kotwaba. Na ihu ya Kufuor bekasa asembe na obeka afi momi anyere ye ho ane ntoma Kufuor do mamboye ni no etino wo Kufuor nyansani we wa ma Kufuor do nipa boni we etima ma do wani monyam atwitwi form all because man ko kan
but
Mustafa Hamid
no, but I disagree. I disagree on the point that Kufuor no ankasa no I say no in Pabonini ni bi. So enye Kufuor na course no ma odi na ni onyam twitwi from na wo su. He was like that. But because of his hypocrisy, he couldn't exhibit it. On say ya won krofo a asem si a ontimi nka ne boso asem instantly.
Onye blunt. They are hypocrites. Ojane penanim onka but okwa na osu. But you know the
and most... one profile instantly Obaka say look, this is what I think. This is my position. So Kufuor is like that on the spot, not the amount. Kufuor is a hypocrite by nature, born like that, raised up like that. And
hypocrites are the most dangerous.
Them.
What you say?
So which me where Kufuor dey be a wunya kukodra. Who di kokodra say? And I mean who kokodra di kokodra say ti kwabra. Kofabra.
Obi a one expertise.
Exactly.
But yes, Kwabra, you see, that is also one side of the. But say, asma wo Kenyano, my fa baby woman. The most dangerous person in society. The one that is wise and hypocritical. I don't know Kufuor, who ye me. What must I say? Only nyansa pa, Kwabra, Sebi.
Nyansa obone wana papa ho.
Ni mi enu nyina. Ntimi nyi bako se woye nipa. Ba Kwabra de ma ne nsɛm a wɔka nyinaa ne yɛ mehu paa ne sɛ hwɛ sɛ papa Kufuor adeɛ wei yɛ ɛsii a ATS a agu party a agu abɔ ɔman yi no ɔpredicti yo wokyerɛ me sisa tape no mɛpɛ sɛ mobɛhwehwɛ na mabɔ he predicted every one of it
but yeah was that tape no. Okay, you.
What I say? Or predicting every one of what happened under Kufuor. I can say they lose power and they don't get the power again. Okay.
Yeah.
That prophecy, no. Ebe de pass MPP. Ebe timia any power Ghana because I was say even a motor for a fin and Yamia yard more fefeno. And who say, we ye amayoku or muya would differ or Yaman boy for Omugu bank Omu say numa Omu kunkum nipa. I was a Ghana phone you say social media and so no. Bibi anu ebetimi ayira every so. Kwabra kanino na bi a was my Facebook na kusie o. E say book here da quantum point so. Ana AI so asaba. And all protect you be intellectual property. Etino ebe difficult say MPP na ene aye atetia pansam no ebetimi asabe dada Ghana fo biem say o say de yaya abode foforo enyeye ena me ka say oni futufo na say me hu say o mayire o mo akwa kwa mpianim na ofa kwa mpianim wo de ene mmebu na abai genzizi why na ofa kwa mpiani betu ne fo amanyafa because onu kra de no wakasa kakra
no he did well.
na me godfather can sembi ara me ya say the tape was too long na ka o senke bi aye share o say adia eye ni hu pa ewo this dispensation mu any discussion and say MPP for mpanifo ni nyina no wo mo ye nkofo a o mawia o man sika yes obi a owi o man sika bia no kwabna there is nothing a ehu chance ade no dodo ade o na nipa ku kakra bi o mawia na dwete wo mo ho ena NDC fo bi e protect MPP for akronfo very dangerous. Etinka baby aka MPP aseye duro no. So NDC ni na se do man a enka the best case scenario ne say wo say ni pakro we no. Wo be make sure say ye twa aboa ni ti a ye ku aboa na ye twa ni ti preko. Kufa hyew. Na ne aboa no ye hu se wo sono no okọ nwura mu ode ne dam no akwa akowu a o mabiem. Na dachi bi no ye de atu ye mane ye nananom fu say ye ntena wiase mfa subone entena nipa so enhye nipa so. That's the danger. Hwe kwabra boys here bobo mudin all of them are richer than Ghana.
100%.
They are richer than Ghana. They have a lot of money that if I should take any one of them to account for whatever properties they have made at the OSP, none of them will qualify for a lifestyle audit.
But
none
even,
of them.
But even now,
none of them.
They are ridiculing the NDC government. Okuja to say through the oral, they can retrieve about something $billion or whatever. And I share
$20 billion.
Yeah, I share with
21 billion.
I share with the opposition because as we speak now, last time in Kanwa, JM Ekasimbi, and I have a problem with it. And Sase say na more retrieve. Tell us, give us number. Don't come and tell me you retrieve Sase, you retrieve Sika. Sika say no retrieve. You retrieve from why? How much? So if you are not able to give me those
opacity,
I heard Raymond Archer today talking about crypto blah 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 fraud, and they have retrieved some monies. How much have you retrieved? Sika say. So is it like you want to use governance to do propaganda or those issues? May I have my reservations about the NDC government?
If that becomes the status quo, then it means the NDC is setting itself up for failure. And Kwarawe, Uranya Utama Kurasa can send bia. Shabai we edi agro. Emma nipa dwene ba so say MPP for ade omo ye mo so pese mo ye bia. Oma we enye biem and oma we abo. And say Ghana for TC kromo a obi enu obetima fa ne ho adi. It is ankofo a omo si akoti obi na oma fa phone no mo pachel ne sanu manu na mo so mo kwachi omo no mo so mo hyeda akoni nkofo na kosi nkonwa mo ba ma yesan no mo de mo nye mo nkoso ana mo bubu mo panko ne bedu baabi no ubo se Ghana from busa se party A and party B o because ebe hu samu mienu nyina mo ye pese mo ye kanana. The only difference is that the only difference is that NDC now is managing the economy better. Yes, which is impacting our lives.
Then we agree.
Yes,
but when you pick the 57%, about 30% they vote to my NDC just to come and punish MPP.
Simple. That's all they want. Me. I don't need anything from John Mahama apart from all punishing MPP for. Punish
them. So because if you are able to punish them, it sends a signal to your appointees.
Yes.
That when the table turns, you go through the same. So I will not steal.
And the MPP has started questioning them.
It's simple.
And because almost so person they feel threatened.
No, maybe. But no. They are not there yet. Because maybe they are thinking because we are just into the 6th month.
Yes, but I'm saying that to mean that look, Kwara, I have several things I will talk about later.
Yeah, of course.
And then MPP asem naba. Yeka. NDC ashase no. Enya me fe enwie peyo. Your mama is doing all he can. Appointees no, be tisa randia be menya no meka. Because ultimate come for be at $263 million. Where this can was come on another contract.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
We are Kufuor Grandiabe or Kufuor. Your friend is the former your friend is a Cocoa Ball CEO. What man say? Mama will be contract $263 million.
Meanwhile, I will run in Abeka say independent Jumanoa or the man no.
Why you move 40,000 out of 156? There'll be 40,000 out of 156 hectares.
Okay. So
which means
even and can say to me a catcher say Sika say ne coding in some. Say no the year Jumano.
Debut $263 million.
That is what
plus 700 million Ghana cedis.
I want to build the banner. Now if Siska we then let us know so what's 30 probe investigations. Because that person needs to be because it's that kind of situation, you know, and it won't to me the different behind.
I don't know where's that wound to me.
Then you give another contract to the same person.
I want to mean
maybe this time around, let me say, I'm so monitor.
I say Cocoa Ball now the back of your football.
Anyway,
and in
when the time comes.
Oh yeah, when the time. So and Sebi obofone the any nam ho apaso. NPP foi kwabra ade om de ayo my way no me de send this for be sua ehun nyansa because e wodo kwabra Sri Lanka ade kitikiti bi o enya abo akase bia ne kunsuno ntatiaba ne ko hye osunu hwinim eno osunu de ne hwini eburu kwaye mu nua nyina na ne damba na afi okoto ho atim keja wawu tatiaba ene tokonu won de na wode judiciary ne ye asema ye ka fa tokonu ho ne a eno ho petition ama ne de ne dam ne nam ECOWAS no kwabra ya asemben ni kunu a wokofa a oman sika ekotwa ticket ko ya omokoye spelele ne ba enene sa sam kitkiti ye wo enti enye adekese ne kum so no eye entatia ne ba ene kum so no ko sha ne hwinim keke enti nioma nkitinkiti bi wo a so ya mayokuo ne se nipa de tumi fem mo se mo fama sum omanfo a mamon gbe se mo ye repositories of knowledge and wisdom
indispensable
because sebi MPP aduru baabi ana ne ho akono chenchenam pen ana kokochire kan ba ya ene with impunity hwede omaye dabi am because the difference between MPP and NDC no just because we have somebody called John Mahama yeah onunti no say NDC ni koye bone a hwese party a owa baamu Joseph Yami onye organizer Abanga minu Abanga we vice chair na abaya attorney general betimi ama order say ya hwe omu nsemu say omu fan a omu form huni
which means the government is working.
Oh yeah Juma me Abanga minu ano no I'm pained me tie no me raho I've been trying to reach him.
No me I got confused this morning, trust me.
What do I say? And I'm trying to even reach him to understand what is really going on. I haven't had the chance to speak to him. But it tells how John Mahama will always crack the whip. Even when on one Kasane party ni Bonia. And that example, nobody even don't take it with a pinch of a salt.
So will you agree that Rawlings, the late Rawlings, the founder of the NDC, ne approach to NDC issues in public, he did well than Kufuor?
Oh, 1,000, a million times. Me who NDC for na ebi eni omo ko tena studio a na ubonso omo bo mo hwini try so mbeka bibia ma na twi Rawlings a na me advice omo say Rawlings the approach to rebuking members of the party no eyade a eno na ama party na ya akono ene what am I say penny a one ne tie a oka boni animu no won pe boni woni fie.
No, which means he wants you to become a better
person. And you know, catch NDC for say, Okude Tony, Felisofosu Kwache, babies with sharp teeth, and then look at what has become of them.
Yes.
They have been refined.
Very refined.
Powerfully. Because Omo Penny or Tiamba. And the Rawlings is better than Kufuor. Me more of no me penasem. And Rawlings here we. Now so no. Rawlings has proven himself to be better because he rebuked, he admonished.
I said, "Moya na for no be antimi nkan yon kwasem."
Minu you na sabi o ko twati
bitimi nkan.
Na ko duru bedwam aye se hwe wadanfo na ne twati no. Ye ka sen. Wadanfo no.
E ho na me kopɛ ntomatam.
E dey firawo. Wabra ke ye ko na me na se kwabra me dey twati na ja.
Wa ko se koko piaso e mi de ko wro.
Ai. Na no akwa ko sha de ya ma ne ko wro ye. Kwasi afo hine. Kwasi piaso.
Okwa wi a shempa bo bi na e ko ba bi. Mi se dem sisi mo kwa wi sisi no kwa wi pie hwi na anu hwe wi mi na so ko mi do nyame.
We friend I swear to God.
I swear to God. And then the besi was sorting them. Oh, was killer. I be changing me back.
I got just smart movie.
So at all times you need somebody who can look into your eyes and tell you that.
I be anywhere. Who say? Hey, I'm going to catch say me tie jina phone so.
Yeah.
Hara. Say me free studio na obi frame na ebia o catch me say oh na poku na bia say ya me tie o. Na ma famu aba. Me criticism cry chen abasobo no because the wo twa say bie ni wa onim se na chiachia.
Yeah.
Now it got to a point na omanpani Kufuor na between deɛ wɔwɔ position Mahama ɛne deɛ ɔwɔ abɛn Kufuor no na ɔno pɛ na aka na ɔyɛ ɔkɔntɔ kora a obetimi ɛde afutu a ɛyɛ devoid of sɛ meyɛ MPP anaasɛ meyɛ NDC betimi ama ɔman no.
Yes.
And Kufuor
lost it.
Kufuor so cry
lost it.
Nyame Adom obenya sa stature no.
Oh yes. NDC Pewasem, MPP Pewasem.
So he said, not knowing he was a bad person.
No, he's worse. He's worse than Rollins because you see, Adiani NDC for no crown person Rollins Bayano. I know you know. Now what they one. And you could do. Is there anybody in Ghana as refined
like
and better? Like Okujeto, is there anyone like that?
Is
there someone like Felix Ofosukwakye?
Look at his demeanor.
And is there any MPP?
Person like Dr. Manebuama.
Yes.
Manebuama. These were the people we refer. Rollins referred to them as babies with sharp teeth.
But today,
and then
Manebuama won the election for NDC easily,
because. Yeah, keka saa asɛm ni nyinaa no na ɔfɛ mu aba.
Ɔmo bufu kura na ɔmo kofi a na ɔmo dibi tu ɔmo fo.
Ɔmo de na first no.
O maame bɛ frɛ wa ka kyerɛ sɛ ee ɔmane ese de o papa asɛm ɔka hwɛ ɔba bɔ ye o. Okujeto hwɛ ɔba bɔ ye o. Felix nso o. And all those people today, MPP doesn't have anyone in the MPP like them.
They are like him.
No.
Thank you.
We are head to head.
Thank you, Nana.
Head to head.
No, and Patrick Boma kind of say like to like.
Yes,
head to head.
Say wo dey hwa amayoko no, wo dey hwa amayoko no. Say pa say MPP pa, ye timi dey tu ye ho pen. Say ye nimdifo ne nyansafo party.
Na aboa papo say
aboa papo ye regional chairman. Timi ye regional chairman.
Aboa papo ye national.
Oye bono chairman
a whole region.
Who dey hwe o Stephen Tim awo no ye party head a letterhead wono na printing ni nyina trust here donated by Stephen Tim wa pe chairman isa e chairman no pe nyina hwe e di kwasa se wo di bedi ye.
Thank you Nana.
Justin Kodua we your secretary hwe Nana B we your organizer.
Thank you. But quick one, just 2 minutes with Divine. So energy levy. What do you think? And who more analysis be E-levy no now utia 100 times this energy levy utia 1% on every liter. So then we talk bam.
Uni mami
just 3 for
mami bonnetel. Okra bonnetel.
I'm done.
Dear a woman is a onza di levia abbey. Obia or mine like citizen be anyone more introduce tax bia or becaso emuguno and no any beje and as obia better no see when the taxes haba. But no crow woman say this particular tax no brofocase me you'll be a friend of nomenclature. Wodin ewo din e da ho ewo butaye ni ade potia e be ye nti de hye da ma ne din se eye dumso levy energy tax na chese fi baabi ene ya ba bedu baabia ya dui na ba ne senye bedu baabia ya dui ene ya asem no chese am no ka sei obi ani wonom obetumi aka chem se energy sector debt bi ani honom even before ananado kra e fi power. Do you know that there were a couple of times that Mahama himself in opposition as a opposition party had to hold meetings with independent power producers to beg them
calm them down.
Omo ka bebre abani to me to ya. Eka ewo honum. Na dia ya ne say President John Dramani Mahama introduce ESLA. Sa energy sector levy we ni senior brother na aba sese ano. Younger brother na aba betwam. Mahama introduce ESLA the by say energy sector kanu ye de ba be clear e kanu e de afi ho no obi fu fro ba ya unim say wan fa o de sa ESLA no energy sector levy no act no sa tax no and the koje bosia collateralizing no 2035 ade ana ka ese by 2025 na ka dachi bond and I'm the Kwajiska, only some Discano, I'm a fine share energy sector anymore, and I'm the coach up, I'm the quiet pensions. enti no saa grofo we mu e de saa eka we aba beto no mu a me saa di levy we aba we no sabi o gullible followers no na be so so me say November 2022 me tofu or 23 Ghana cedis e wo gwel for diesel ene yato abawie ama se sia me no ka say taxes na ba beda so but when say taxes na beda so no still the omudi jaye no it is cheaper than the omudi jaye no it is still cheaper despite taxes are aba beda so now nim say Mahama settings no sa settings na oye no onim sa anti na o say se sia no fu ola odema even say appointees no
settings as in Azan
settings or ya Azan settings it na sa fuela you see the appointees no so twam no now you see what they forget they say your friend be fiscal policy fiscal policy so your policy the way you manage revenue mobilization against expenditure and also ho she abai we abai wo hwe ne niama se no toto ne niama na onye profligate wa sheda ye na dwen say o kate ni coat cost management policy bi no de to o se na be ya ne ho ba sunso ne be nya skada ko other sectors intimi so bi betra no no ka kire me say oh the oye no ya Azan settings na sabi so bi mbu a onu o ka hwe kire no kra ontie unim say nipa no bu uniti no hye na say example no ya
Obuti or the respect
amount say me the mendi ukra ba me catch us me nya obone but the onu ya obone no enu catch me say o say yemia yen seat belt mu o mani mu ayeden na nyina yemia ye tabom na obehwe na onu de akonwa SV8 mu na di nachi
ya bi wakwa e-levy cake now unim say the same people no complain no they forget to tell us and say Keta unim say Keta ye bie CEO directorate office ana Keta port anyhow ye CEO ko see Keta port ano e ma net na ho for 8 years I tuaka ini nyina wo ma nya hwe na wo begina wo no ye kasa ho so beka bi